When we talk about protection, we often automatically think about protecting physical objects. But what about things that are intangible? People have compared the mind to a flower. Flowers are very delicate and have the potential to grow very tall and beautiful. But in order for them to reach their fullest potential, they must be protected. As a collective, individuals of African descent have experienced tumultuous circumstances in this country that have impacted our emotional and mental health. So, how are we protecting our minds? I sat down with a few of my friends to talk a little bit about Protect Black Minds and what that means to them.
Mental health really became like a topic of discussion for me. It was probably about a year ago. And to even, pick up on what mental health was, that wasn't something that was, taught growing up, or at least, something that I picked up growing up. And it's not to say that, my parents didn't know anything about it, but, you can tell somebody something all day long, but when you experience it, it's a completely different story.
Asking questions like this pain is new to me.
Okay.
This pain is like recent. So it's like when I touch on it and talk about it, it's stuff that we still dealing with.
Have you talked about it yet, though?
I never talked about anything because it's like I don't know who to talk to. I don't know who's gonna have time to be like, yeah, let me hear your problems, young black man.
My grades were going down, and on top of that, losing my grandmother, it was a lot. And I found myself very depressed, a lot of anxiety.
What does protecting black minds mean to you?
Protecting black minds. I just want to be safe. I just want a place where I can be myself as a black woman. And sometimes we don't have that safe place.
We're all challenged mentally every day, whether it's work, whether it's relationships, whether it's just too much on your hand because you're scrolling through social media. I think we all get to that point where, we question our mental health. Protecting black minds is protecting your art, protecting your creativity, protecting what you deserve. I think the only thing we have, they say, a mind is a terrible thing to waste. So I think, protecting your mind, it starts with your mind, your thoughts. It starts on how you start your day, what you put in your body, all of that stuff play a role.
Making sure that thoughts are heard, people feel seen, they feel felt.
They don't want us to protect our minds. That's why I think your brand is so powerful, because they don't want you to protect your mind. They try to take it from you. Yeah. Anything that you're trying to do and anything you progress, you just look at history. Anybody that try to make an impact on the community, they silence them.
The significance of flowers. I really wanted to bring out flowers, and especially sunflowers, because they're very beautiful. They have potential to grow very tall, but at the same time, you have to protect them in order for them to reach their fullest potential. And it's the same thing with our minds, right? So when we talk about mental health, especially black minds, we're talking about black people and our mental health. We have to be in a space where we're willing to acknowledge that we're hurt. We have to acknowledge that we have to protect our minds in order to reach our fullest potential. For some people, that might be protecting our minds through our creativity, through therapy, through various avenues, but it's all about protecting it. So this is Dr. Chanda signing out. Until next time.